What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. We are rounding up the last two episodes of Big Brother season 22, so we are on episode 23 and 24, I think it is. I'll make sure. Oh no, 24 and 25. I'll make sure it's right in the description box. But anyway, I didn't really do a video on Thursday because I mean, it really wasn't that much that happened. I mean, we had the conclusion of, well, I guess stuff happened, but anyway. But we had the conclusion of the Cameron Jared saga of who gets to play to come back into the game. So Cameron won the competition between him and Jared. And then, then it was up to him to make the decision about whether he was going to play to get back in the game or if he was going to bank on Jared not winning. I honestly think that either decision he made, he probably would have got back in the house, but I absolutely expected Cameron to play and put his own destiny in his hands, which is what he did. And it was that game where you have to like lower the ball, you have to get the ball in the hole, and you have to do it within a certain time period. I honestly don't think Cameron would have done it. So I don't think Jared would have been successful. So I honestly feel like Cameron would have been back in the house one way or the other. Pretty much what went down is what I said was going to happen. I said if Jared comes back in the house, he's probably going to be back on the block unless him or Sari win HOH. He's probably going to be right back on the block the very next week. If Cameron gets back in the house, he probably stays a minute, right? Cameron did a really good job of repairing relationships and building alliances last week while he was kind of hanging around to see if he was going to be able to get back in the house. And he did a really good job of it. So what ended up happening was Jared gets put out of, he's gone permanently. Now, I don't know if I guess he's not in jury because he did all his exit interviews and stuff like that. So honestly, I don't know if he's in jury or not. I thought that whoever left the house would probably be the first person in jury, but I guess not. And of course he was very emotional because it was twofold. It wasn't just him being put out the house. It was him and his mom and the fact that she's by herself now and all of that. I get it. And she kind of is by herself because the way their game blew up the last couple of weeks, they did a good job. The players in the house aren't going to see it until after the fact and they watch this season back. But I don't think they realized just how well they dismantled Sari's game in the last couple of weeks. By getting rid of Izzy and then turning around and getting Jared out of the house and then her and Felicia kind of their relationship falling apart, it's pretty much left Sari on an island by herself. And I'm kind of scared for her. I'm kind of scared for her right now. So we have the head of household competition and baby, y'all know what happened, right? Cameron wins. The one person that nobody wanted to see win HOH, Cameron. And he won it by a millisecond. Jag and Matt were on his heels. Like 2 seconds longer and Jag wins HOH. It was that, at least the way it was edited. It was that close. Now, what we find out later is that Cameron, Matt, and Jag actually formed an alliance in the last week. The three of them, I forgot the name, child. There's so many damn names. The Outsiders, I don't know, child. Whatever they are. And Cameron does talk to them and take their thoughts into consideration. Everybody seems to be concerned or feel like that Corey needs to be the target, that Corey's dangerous, him in America, they kind of, it's very clear that they have this whole showman's hell. They got caught in the shower. That happened, but, they got caught in the shower. Miss Felicia and Mimi have a final two, and Sari is just, again, she's sort of just on an island by herself at this point. She doesn't trust anybody, and she really has not, from what we're seeing in the editing, she really has not done a lot to rebuild or repair a lot of these relationships. Matt still has a soft spot for her, and we find out that the last thing that Jared said to Cameron on his way out the door was take care of Sari. Do I think Cameron intends to do that? Probably not. To be honest, why would he? I think if Cameron knew that Sari was Jared's mom and understood that relationship, maybe, but I doubt it. But neither here nor there. I don't think Sari's pride and ego will allow her to go back to Miss Felicia or Mimi, um, and really try to rebuild a lot of these relationships. Honestly, I don't think her heart is in it at this point. I honestly don't. I think she's over it, and she'll probably mess around and stay another couple of weeks if she doesn't go out this week. Because I think Cameron was thinking about backdooring her, but I think she'll float around. But I just don't think her heart is in it. Honestly, I just don't. But we'll see. We will see. Now, I think Jared said something about her and Blue working together. I don't know about that. First of all, Blue's an idiot. She has no game. Sorry. She really doesn't play a good game. So, even if that were a possibility, I just don't think that would work. Okay? So, Cameron feels like Felicia is a problem. And that they've never really connected. They've never really built a relationship. They've never really talked a lot of game. And Felicia really isn't like kissing the ring. And we know how Cameron is about people kissing the ring. But I'm okay with that because it doesn't matter what Felicia says. He's made up his mind that she's the one that's going on the block. So I'm okay with the fact that she's not kissing his ring because she doesn't see it for him like that. Then he tells Mimi that he's gonna put her on the block as a pawn, but he doesn't really say it. Like he talks in these riddles and these innuendos, and Mimi is like, "What the hell are you saying? Like, are you putting me on the block? Or are you not? Am I the pawn? Am I not? Like, I'm not comfortable in either position, but I mean, what you saying?" But when it comes down to it, that's exactly what happened. He put Felicia and he put Mimi on the block, and like I said, ultimately, I do think that he has a backdoor plan. But we'll see, child. We'll see. But that's pretty much what happened, child. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.